Man, I really just wanted to relax for the rest of the night and play Hogwarts Legacy and just chill, but Eliza Bleu just will not stop tweeting stupid things. But now even Twitter is clapping back at Eliza Bleu. Twitter is realizing the error in their ways, I believe, and I think this definitely is a start in the direction of getting Brittany Venti and all the other people who posted the images unbanned, because Twitter is now realizing that Eliza Bleu is lying. And they're not only realizing it, but they're also putting warnings under her tweets, letting everybody know that she is a liar. So Eliza Bleu, obviously, if you watched my video earlier, you've seen this already, these tweets, this absolute meltdown from Eliza Bleu after Tim Pool kind of turned on her. She went on a complete tirade on Twitter. It's pretty embarrassing, but also at the same time, it's kind of funny. But she says, "Today I have decided to change my story as a survivor. I have been abused a third time on a massive digital scale. It's called image-based sexual abuse, IBSA. Every individual who has knowingly profited off of this content without my consent has become my abuser in my story." So that includes me. That includes every other YouTuber who has been talking about this / showing their images and making any kind of money off of it. So apparently I am an abuser in Eliza Bleu's story. It's a really good thing that Eliza Bleu's story doesn't matter even a little bit, especially now, because Twitter clapped back at her. Twitter finally came to their senses, just like everybody else. And I think this probably does have something to do with Tim Pool kind of siding on the other side from Eliza Bleu, and then Candace Owens calling them out, and them realizing they can't do this anymore. You know, she can't do this anymore. She can't be able to get away with this. And I think the Brittany Venti unban will be coming very, very soon. Here is the warning that they put under Eliza Bleu's tweets. It just went away. As I'm recording the video, it just went away. There's no way that just happened. That was really weird. I'm not sure why it just went away. I'm not sure if it's like glitching in and out or what's going on there. But anyway, I thought something crazy just happened. I'll be real with you. The recent events surrounding Eliza Bleu do not meet the definition of image-based sexual abuse. All of the content was consensually recorded, publicly produced, and initially consensually distributed. Content cannot be withdrawn from this type of media after the fact. So at least they're coming to their senses in some ways. Obviously, a lot of accounts are still banned. It just went away again. I don't know what's going on. By the time I post this video, it might be completely gone, but I might have caught something here. There was definitely a warning there. I'm wondering if maybe, and this is just me speculating because this is, live. I'm live recording this. I'm wondering if maybe somebody at Twitter is trying to put these warnings on here because they know she's lying, and maybe Ella Irwin is fighting back against it. Let me know in the comments why you think that keeps disappearing. But if I refresh it again, it'll probably come back again. You didn't fight censorship. You fought to exploit me. Nude / partially nude sexually suggestive content without my consent. If you would have asked, I wouldn't have consented. You believed that I consented previously, so you decided to take my body and use it for your gain. We're not using your body for your gain at all. We're just simply calling out your hypocrisy. We're calling out you censoring people on Twitter. Somehow you're able to abuse the Twitter TOS. None of us really know how that's being allowed or why that's being able to happen. And you're also somehow being allowed to abuse the YouTube TOS and get people's videos taken down, because those aren't just complaints anymore. Those are actually people's videos being removed. You're taking money out of people's pockets, and that's definitely a lawsuit waiting to happen, probably coming in your direction very soon. She also tweeted, "So to prove that I'm not a survivor, many made me a victim again. You can never say that I'm not a survivor of exploitation now, because you made me one again. You didn't fight to expose government malfeasance or tech censorship. You fought to post my body without consent." No, we didn't. Sneako's on the case now. This is becoming more and more mainstream as people like Candace Owens, like I said, cover the topic. That's one good thing about her covering the topic. A lot of people were like, they were calling out the right wing, not calling out this whole situation. And then Candace Owens posted a video 3 weeks late, and everybody's like, yeah, go Candace, great video. It's like, dude, these people have no backbone. Like, these people on the right have not called out the situation for 3 weeks. And I know that they've known it's going on. Like, if Elon Musk comes out tomorrow and he's like, yeah, we made a mistake with this Eliza Bleu stuff. We should have never banned those accounts, even though they've been banned for a month. Is everybody just going to be like all like hunky-dory about it? Like, are we just going to embrace Elon again? Like, are you really that spineless to where like you can't hold anybody to any sort of standard? It's pretty ridiculous, man. For some reason, that's really bad on the right. Like, people don't vet people. People don't hold them to standards. It's like, if you just agree with everybody else in the space, then you're good with me. That type of thing. Richard Cooper says, can't score a goal, move the goalpost. Exactly. Moving the goalpost on what trafficking means, what abuse means. And that warning is still gone. Let me give it a refresh again and see if it comes back. Maybe it's just because they just added it. I won't say it's anything nefarious. I won't assume. Maybe it's just because they just added it that it's going away. But every time I refresh, it comes back. So that's good. She also had a more tirades on Twitter. Pretty funny stuff, where she was begging for people, brave men in particular, to stand up for her. And this very brave man stood up for her and said, I know Eliza personally and was pretty appalled to see all these random theories with no evidence get spread the past couple weeks. People claim she got a Tesla somehow knowing I don't know what he's trying to say here. He means Elon, but like I don't know why he's typing it like that. The guy seems like a loser. The photo they're using as evidence was from a Tesla event, Get a Grip. And then to prove that she didn't get a Tesla, she posted this picture. The rumor that I received a free Tesla Shane took a picture of me in front of my car. It broke down fully a few months ago. It doesn't move. I drive my dad's farm truck to work. Shane searched the entire farm for a place to charge a Tesla and found nothing. Wow. I'll buy a Tesla one day when I have the money, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. So her car broke down, or maybe they just passed up her broken down car and she was like, ooh, Shane, this would be great. Get this picture of me and put this in your article. This would be great for the story to prove to everyone that I don't have a Tesla because we're taking a picture in front of this random car that we don't know. Like, it could belong to her. It could not belong to her. We don't know. It's just a random car to us. But she was just like, oh, this is a great photo op. And then the Quartering and others have reached out to her earlier today to come on their streams and give some, information, have a little interview or whatever. And she tweeted this. Journalists are asking for an interview or a quote. Read all the articles. That's the quote. Publish that. Timcast got the interview. Cashman did the work or weeks of research. Yeah, Cashman didn't do enough research, or he didn't put enough research into the articles because it was definitely a puff piece. It was definitely just him trying to say in a very, very roundabout, in a very, very long-winded way. And to the point, it's so long-winded to the point where I have like disdain for the guy. Because I was forced to read through those articles because I've been covering this situation, and I hope I never have to encounter a Shane Cashman article for the rest of my life because those things are extremely painful to read through, man. Like, I hated reading those. I don't hate doing many things. I hated reading those things. It felt like homework. And then she goes on to talk about this one guy, Osiris Eldridge. We kind of found out that she was with him at a basketball game or I don't know, something recently, but he was a basketball player. She ran into him. And it was her ex-boyfriend. And we were wondering if maybe that was the ex-boyfriend that was the basketball player, because she did get trafficked, apparently, by a basketball player. We were wondering if that was the one who trafficked her. And she came out and clarified that that's not. And the only other basketball player that she is following and that follows her back is, I believe it was Antoine Walker. So maybe we were narrowing the list down a little bit, at least, by her saying that it's not him. She talks pretty highly of him, and I don't think she would talk that highly of an abuser, but who knows? Because she did go back to her abuser in the past already. We know that from the Shane Cashman article. That was extremely informative. So I did tell Shane Cashman that I think Osiris was trying to save me a little from the lifestyle that I was in. I realized that later on. I never asked him about that. And then her last tweet for the night, I guess, until the morning, whenever I'm sure she'll have another breakdown, whenever she sees another story come out about her. I'm going to live out my love story now. I hope that you find the same thing, be happy, and fall in love. Yeah, I think I'm good. But yeah, this is crazy. Let's see if the warning is still there this time. So let me know in the comments if the warning is there for you. I think it's great that Twitter is finally realizing the error of their ways, and I believe that this means that Brittany Venti will most likely be unbanned soon, and hopefully for the rest of the people that were banned as well, hopefully they get unbanned. Let me know what you think in the comments about Twitter slapping this warning label on Eliza Bleu's tweets. Let me know what you think about the whole situation. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I hope to see you on the next one. I'm going to play Hogwarts Legacy now.